Do you know what's going on with your Medicare Supplement Plan G? Well, hey, stick around. Let's find out. How's it going, everybody? I'm Joey Giangola with Giangola Insurance, and today we're going to talk about Medicare Supplements, and specifically Plan G. So by now you're probably knee-deep in trying to figure out which Medicare Supplement plan is going to be the best for you in Ohio. You've been counting down to this moment for a couple of years, and it's finally here. And now the panic might possibly be starting to set in. For the last 6 months, you probably haven't been able to turn around without somebody reminding you how old you're getting. It's nice of them. Even though you might have been looking forward to this healthcare relief milestone, it still doesn't mean you haven't been fighting the urge to slap these age reminders across the face. On top of it all, then you have to fish through all the murky information that rarely helps you get to the other side. Well, you're in luck, because that's exactly what I want to help you do today. We're going to take a look at all the moving parts of your Ohio Medicare Supplement Plan G, what's covered, and how it's going to work when you need it the most. So what are the first parts of Medicare? It's a great question. Before we can even really start to talk about Plan G, we have to know about the first parts of Medicare, because Plan G will essentially pick up where they leave off, kinda. So first, Medicare Part A. This is going to be responsible for all of your in-hospital treatment. Your Plan G supplement will cover the deductible for Medicare Part A. This means that you won't have any money coming out of your pocket for that hospital visit. It's good news. Next, Medicare Part B. This is going to handle all of your outpatient procedures that don't require you to be admitted to the hospital. You'll have a smaller deductible for Part B than A, but this is where you have to pay attention. Your Plan G supplement will not cover your Medicare Part B deductible. However, because the deductible is so low, you can usually save money going with the G supplement over the more popular Plan F. So you actually walk away ahead in the deal, which is good, right? What about Medicare B excess charges? Well, this is where it gets a little confusing. Medicare sets the reasonable costs for all services. Some, if not most doctors, accept what is called Medicare Assignment, or basically the amount original Medicare considers full payment. However, there are a few doctors who think they're a little special and want to charge you more. That means you're going to end up with an extra bill from that doctor to pay. Or in more fancy insurance terms, that's your Medicare Part B excess charge. Now, your Medicare Supplement Plan G will cover those excess charges at 100%. Or again, in less fancy insurance terms, that means you won't have to pay any money for them. More good news. Next up, let's talk about skilled nursing facilities. So before we can even really get into those, Medicare requires that you have to have been in the hospital for at least 3 days, and then entered a Medicare approved facility within 30 days of that 3-day hospital stay. That's what's going to make you eligible for skilled nursing care under Medicare. From there, your first 20 days are good to go. That's what's covered initially under the policy. Then days 21 to 100 are going to be subjected to a small deductible, which also will be covered by your Plan G supplement. And just in case you're hanging around way too long, on the 101st day of skilled nursing treatment, that's where you're going to pay the full boat. The entire bill is coming your way and you got to pay it. But what about benefits for emergency medical care while you're traveling outside of the country? The key word here in this benefit is the word emergency. Very important, as it will exclude any non-emergency service in another country. Not good. That means if you fall down a flight of stairs and break your ankle during a trip to Italy with your granddaughter, it's a very specific example, you're going to have some coverage. Or if you just run to a doctor around the corner for a sinus infection, well, that's not going to work out too well for you. However, in reality, that's the way that it should be, because the sinus infection isn't going to cost a whole lot of money to see a doctor, even if it's not covered under Medicare. Whereas in the broken ankle, that's going to be a lot more money, and you want to be more concerned about that, just to look on the bright side of everything. What about hospice care? Well, obviously, if we're talking about this, I don't know, watching this video is probably have better things to do than watch this video. I'm just going to be honest. I'm sorry. You should definitely be trying to squeeze in as many good things, days, whatever as possible, so please do that. But knowing that this is going to be covered under your Plan G supplement and that you don't have to worry about it if it does happen, then, hey, it makes it that much easier to go out in style, if you will. So what's the bottom line? 9 times out of 10, Plan G is going to be a pretty solid option to supplement your standard Medicare coverage. And really, the biggest challenge will be trying to not listen to all of your friends tell you how great their Plan F coverage is. It's up to you, though. So what's the next step? Well, if you have more questions about your Medicare supplements, specifically Plan G, Plan F, whatever, play the alphabet game, just let me know. Reach out, shoot me an email, give me a phone call, and I'd be happy to help answer whatever questions you have about your Medicare supplement policy. But of course, as always, I am Joey Giangola with Giangola Insurance. I do appreciate you for taking time to watch this video. Take it easy, everybody.